Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, also known as Kirubotha or Diego Botha, depending on which game you play. Now, first of all, I'm trying something new. This is going to be called um, Hour Long Pixelmon. The reason for that is I'm actually going to make hour long episodes of Pixelmon. Now, maybe you guys will like it, maybe not. Don't have enough views yet so that they can say they like it, they don't like it. So this is basically me doing it for myself. At this point, I thought of I do the Agrarian Skies, and I find that the episodes are very short. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just sometimes I want to do a bit more. I want to record a bit longer and leave a bit more to the imagination, or maybe that's the wrong choice of words, but I want to create better content for you guys. And it's not necessarily that I'm going to achieve it with longer episodes, but I need to expand and learn and do better with my videos. So that's why I'm opting to go for the longer videos, to see if I can perhaps change it up a bit, make better content for you guys, and you like it more. Whoops, there goes my mouse again. So anyway, this structure I haven't seen before. Okay, that's a normal Rattata. Healing Center. PC. Okay, so this is just basically a different Pokemon Center. If I I'm not sure if I have waypoints on this one, so I'll just write down the coordinates for this one. -1186, 65, and 2040. I'm actually looking for a specific Pokemon Center that I'm trying to recreate or rebuild. 2 seconds, I just quickly need to grab a note. Okay, I'm back. Like I was saying, I just quickly need to get to a Pokemon Center that I am recreating or rebuilding close to my base. The reason for that is just so that if I venture and do my Pixelmon and stuff like that, then I want a place where I can quickly go and heal. I don't want to search for Pokemon Centers the whole time, and so this is just a quick intro basically, but I'm like I said, it's basically actually just an experiment to see if it would be better to do the Pixelmon videos or not. I'm not sure it will be better or worse or what will happen. It will take time to figure it out. If I remember correctly, no, this is not the one that I was recreating, I think. Or was it? No, it's not. Or was it? I don't know. This is one Pokemon Center, but it looks like the previous one. But it's not this one. So yeah, you guys must bear with me for some time now. Because I need to find out where all my stuff are. Can't even remember. So sad. Oh, that's why. wow, it's actually impressive that I got to a Pokemon Center, or close to a Pokemon Center, using the same coordinates with just a positive X instead of a positive negative X, because this is actually the Pokemon Center that I was busy recreating. As you can see, it's quite big and it looks different. It looks better in my opinion than the other ones, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass to recreate. But yeah, now that we have the correct one in place, now we can just teleport back to where we are, or were, and then we can just teleport between the two, and then we can build as we should in the Pokemon Center, so that it looks alike and stuff like that. So let me just quickly get the command in again. So yeah, if you didn't know how to do it, then obviously now you know. You just input you say /TP your name, and then you give the X, Y, and Z coordinates with a space in between, and then it will teleport you to where you want to be. That's a nifty trick to remember. If like you're doing like speed bolts and stuff like that, then you'll be able to go back and forth quickly. I just quickly want to show you guys. This is like an entrance for my Pixelmon stadium. So the idea is that you have this stadium for Pokemon battles. Now I know it's not exactly the best there is, but I kind of like it. It looks kind of cool, and yeah, like I said, I like it. So it's lit up quite enough, and you have both have their channels where they can walk in, and over here is like a pathway where you can come. Obviously the idea is that you come and sit down and watch the Pokemon battle. Girl is going way out of control there, but anyway, this is just a small idea of a house of a thing that I made. It's not best looking. I can do better. And over here we have actually what the idea behind this is that this is actually a dam that I want to be like a hydro dam. So then this is the dam wall, and then here is the actual dam, and there's quite a few Pokemon, it's not animals, in here. And what was amazing was, as I was filling up this part, the amount of Pokemon that were spawning was actually quite cool. So yeah, this is the only stuff that I've made so far. So as you can see, we still have a long way to go and a lot of things to do. And obviously you'll be able to watch me do it if you want. The choice is up to you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and if for some reason I do go quiet and soft and stuff like that, I'll see if perhaps I can just edit it out and add some music in the background or something like that. Jeez, Bijan. Okay. You're a huge ass. Oh, Pixelmon. But I like it. That's the one thing that I like about Pixelmon, is how accurate it is, and it's the closest you get to actually being in a Pokemon universe. The Pokemon Go I found was great. It started out great, but it just ran flat so quickly. It lost the hype so quickly, and I mean, there was a time where every day you would hear about Pokemon Go, and now you don't hear about it at all. It's old news, it's gone, it's over. And it's sad because it was fun, but for someone like me that lives in a small town with a population about 10,000 people, it's a small town, and I have about 10 to 12, maybe more, maybe 15 or 20 Pokemon in my town. That's it. I don't have more than that, and I don't. There's no way that I can get any more Pokemon in my area. I have to physically travel 60 plus kilometers just to get to a different town so that I can get different Pokemon. And for me, playing a game that's supposed to be free to play and you don't need to spend a dime on it, and I have to spend money to travel to different towns, and that's just sad. I mean, I understand that the idea is that you travel to different areas and get different Pokemon. I understand that, and I have respect for that. But the thing is, let's say for instance I was 15-year-old young guy that was in love with Pokemon, and now I have to firstly we don't have public transportation that's reliable, and what I mean by that is we have non-existent public transport. There is methods and stuff that you can use, but it's you run a risk when you use them, and I'm not the kind of person that would want to take those risks. If I was in a first world country where you have trains and buses and stuff that you pay a small amount of money and you can go for kilometers, then yeah, then I would do it. But not in my country that I am in, and I'm avoiding saying which country I am for a reason. The challenge is still out there that you guess which country I am. So, but it's like I said, it's too difficult for someone like me in a country that I am to get to travel and do what I need to do or catch a Pokemon that I need to, and it's really sad because it could have been so much better and easier if just a little bit more planning was into it, or not really the better planning, but understanding that certain people cannot achieve certain goals. And the reason why I say that is because I was actually using my computer to fake my GPS location and go to the city, because in the city I was basically able to capture about 100 different Pokemon, and for me that's unfair, because just because it's a usually populated area now there's lots of Pokemon, and I live close to a lot of farms, and I understand that you want to have a lot of Pokemon where there's a lot of people, but if this was if you were basing Pokemon as a genuine real world, then there won't be a lot of Pokemon in populated areas. One, the Pokemon would have already been caught by the other people, so there won't be Pokemon in populated areas. Secondly, in the wild, there's a lot more Pokemon than in a city. Why? There's nothing bothering them. There's no people trying to catch them and stuff like that, and that's why I'm upset with the whole algorithm or whatever they use to determine where the Pokemon are. And I would honestly consider that if you had a Pokemon, 'cause, 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 ' if you were on a farm, then I would say that you would need to have a lot of Pokemon actually there. Like, well, I'm gonna use the example of Tauros because it's the only one that really comes to mind at the moment. But yeah, that's something that I would have liked to have see, and the way it would have been, or in my opinion, how I would have wanted it. And obviously, it's just my opinion, but I don't know. It just didn't work out um, as it should have. The potential was taken away very quickly. I see it happen quite often with a lot of games actually. They bring out a game with a certain dynamic, with a certain feel and stuff like that, and then they just decide, okay, you know what, we're gonna change how things work, and then they ruin the game. They just plain out ruin the game. And if I can use another game as an example, I would actually say Destiny. What is one of those games? The first time Destiny came out, the original, the first one, whatever you want to call it, I loved it. It was a decent game. You had the quest, you could do the multiplayer and stuff like that. And then they changed it. And then it was like, okay, I must pay again to get the added content and the DLC and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm gonna wait a bit. And my friends jumped on board and they got the DLC, and I was like, meh, I don't need it. And the more the more updates they brought out, the more DLC, the more I saw how the game was failing, and I just decided that, you know what, call me a douche, call me a dick, call me whatever you want to, but I'm not getting the DLC. And now neither of my friends play, and the one actually, he actually wanted to buy me the expansion pack or the DLC just so that I can play with him. And I mean, kudos to him for wanting to do that. But he missed a point. I can't say he missed a point. Maybe I missed a point, but it just didn't feel right. If I can put it that way, the game just didn't work for me as it should have. And it's a bit sad because there was a lot of potential in the game, but due to the way that they wanted it to be and wanted it to change for I don't know how many players, it just fell flat so quickly. But yeah, that's obviously just my opinion. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and they can say what they want. But yeah, that's basically my opinion about it. So, okay, not sure what happened there, but I'm not sure if it's perhaps the recording program, or if it's this mod pack, because I'm using Feed the Beast Lite with together with Pixelmon. I've added Pixelmon to Feed the Beast Lite 3, and I'm not sure if perhaps there's something that's clashing with it that causes it to fail or crash as it does. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have to do this in small sessions or what. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Sorry guys, that was just me taking a few screenshots to ease the building process, because this teleporting is way too tedious for me to continue. So I'm gonna pull up on the other PC this screenshots that I just took of the Pokemon Center. I guess I can, how can I put it, go for one of the easier ones, but I kind of don't wanna. The reason for that is that I like the idea or the look of this one more than the other ones. Maybe because it's so different. But anyway, I just need you guys to bear with me a little bit. It won't be too long, though it might be. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? That I can make the videos. I've noticed I do that I get a little whistle when I do it like that. But anyway, that I can do the videos as longer, so that I can talk more and achieve more in the video. So yeah, bear with me a little bit longer. Or if you don't, you can go. I mean, I'm not keeping you. But yeah, for those of you that enjoy my videos, I want to thank you. Those of you who don't, sorry for you. I hope you found what you're looking for. But me personally, I enjoy these videos, creating these videos. It's really, it's not exactly what I expected it to be, which isn't a bad thing, but it isn't a good thing either. It's a bit more difficult than I originally thought it would be, but it's still a great experience. I like it. I like creating YouTube videos and speaking my mind, and some of you will say, please just shut the fuck up. So yeah, I feel sorry for you guys, but I don't mind. Why would I? But yeah. Okay, no, that one shouldn't be there. That one should be there. But if you guys have suggestions or advice, feel free to leave it. I'm not guaranteeing you that I will pay attention or do what you suggest and stuff like that. But I intend to actually listen to my viewers, for the simple reason that, as I previously mentioned, I listen to, or I'm subscribed to Cherry Dead, and I've commented more than once on some of her stuff, and she actually replies on the comments, and it's a good feeling that you get when you are able to communicate with the YouTubers you love. Some of them obviously don't react the same way. They don't speak so kindly, or if you leave opinion, they will rip you a new one. But it's not all YouTubers that are like that, and I guess it also depends on how you approach them. There's some YouTubers that are a lot more likable than others. If I can use an example, Sips are one of those that I was like, gee, this guy is, I won't say mental, but is not exactly my cup of tea. And as I got to know him better, I saw that I actually like him. I enjoy his way of thinking. What he says is just sometimes he uses the Lord's name in vain way too much to my liking, but it's not really something I can do anything about. I mean, he talks the way he talks and he says what he says. I've kind of have to accept it that way. But other than that, he is actually a nice guy and a good guy. I mean, that's also some would say that's still debatable, but yeah, I enjoy his videos, um, and yeah, maybe you guys enjoy my videos, maybe you don't. I won't know unless you leave in the comments whether you do or don't. But yeah, this is my journey, and you are with me on this journey. It's not necessarily a good thing, it's not necessarily a bad thing. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, can't really say more than that. From what I can see, this is about as much as I can do from these angles. Though these are glass, I think these are as well. And these that I can see from now. So yeah, that's why I took 7 screenshots. I'm not sure if that was entirely enough. We'll have to wait and see. But that's kind of how the first scenery looked. And yeah, I was correct. And then above them should be 3 like this. And yeah, I kind of like it, because if you are in here and you look up there, then you can see the stadium and you see my house, and I like that. I like how this is coming together. Now, that's kind of one thing that's sad to me, is the amount of times that you restart a world, and it's not always a bad thing that you do it, but sometimes it's kind of like you create a masterpiece, and then you create a new world, or update comes out, or you start playing a different map pack or server or whatever, and then you have to sacrifice or lose the progress of the other stuff that you did. And then you sometimes then you kind of like this one skyblock I built, like I had my tree farm at one place, and I had a big lake, and I built my house, and I had farms, because I made essence farms, and I made a village, and I made a place for my animals to spawn, and a mob spawner, well, more than one. One to farm, one to just have them spawn if I need to kill them. I had a huge mushroom platform and a place for my nether, and it was good. It was a nice skyblock, and as time went by, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I lost the save game for that, and I was really bummed about that, because it's sad to see something fun like that disappear. I can't really say disappear, because it was still, yeah, well, I couldn't play it anymore. I didn't play it anymore. I can't remember exactly for what reason, but all the time and effort you placed into that to not have it anymore, it sucks. It's not ideal. But hey, what can you do about it? I think this is what it was like. Underneath there, that looks fine. She's so fine. It's one of the comedians make a joke like that. He says that if you listen to R&B songs, then they always sing about the girl, about how fine she is, and can't remember exactly, but I think the guy's name was Russell Peters, and it was quite hilarious to watch him. But that's sometimes I don't always agree with comedians. Yes, they are funny, but some make jokes that I kind of feel that aren't exactly jokes. But it might just be that I'm too serious about certain stuff. I need to take some stuff not so serious as I do. Which is also basically acceptable. I mean, everybody's just human after all. Not exactly sure if that's complete. Let's just fill up this top bit because I don't want, well, monsters can't spawn, but anyway, I'm used to filling the gaps. That's one thing that I've always paid attention to, is to make sure that I do not leave spaces where monsters can spawn. Like if I have a roof and I wall it off because I don't want to look up and see this archways, and then I tend to fill it up or light it up, depends on which game it is. And it kind of makes me think of this one time I made a floating castle in the sky, and it's a bit sad that I don't have it anymore, because it really looked good, and it had character, but it was on a multiplayer server which I set up, and I played with my wife and friend and his girlfriend at the time, but nobody really was interested in Minecraft the same way I do. They don't have the same interest, and that's the sad story of my life, is that I don't really have friends that play Minecraft with me. I had one, but due to circumstances we're not friends anymore, which I would take full responsibility for. I was a dick, and yeah, it's a bit sad. I know I would have had a wonderful time if we were still friends, but sadly that chapter came to an end, and I live with the consequences. But yeah, it's not the end of the world, so anyway, don't want to get morbid and stuff like that on my videos, so let's move on. What can I share? My mind draws a blank at the moment. Well, what I can share is that I am actually going this week without weed. Now, so far, so good. It's not like I'm dependent on it. And some people will say, "Oh yeah, but that's what it is." That a addicted person would say, and maybe they also say it. But the thing is, my friend and I have started jogging again. Well, started jogging together, and we started last week. And just this week I decided that, you know what, for no reason other than the fact that I don't want to smoke for a week long, I'm not smoking weed. And each and every day is like, after we jogged and cooled down, he's like, are you gonna blaze one up with me? And I'm like, dude, I already told you, I'm not smoking weed this week. And it's, oh man, I forgot. And then he's like, are you sure? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I have no need for it. I don't want to smoke this week. And so I was watching, I think it was a Scary Movie or Scream, either one of the two. But this one dude is named Shorty, and he was smoking weed, and I was like, dude, I really would like to smoke some weed right now. And then I'm like, okay, but I said I'm gonna stay clean this week, and I'm okay with it. But it's just that exact moment, I was just like, it's gonna be so nice. It would be so nice to hit one up. And yeah, like I said, it's for no specific or weird or stupid reasons that I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna smoke weed this week. And nothing of it. It's my friend's like, he doesn't care. He's like, doesn't entirely understand why. But it's just sometimes I feel like I don't want to smoke weed, and that's what I like about my friend, is that he kind of accepts the stuff or me how I am. Obviously, that's why he's my friend. But sometimes I do recognize that he does want to change me in some ways. He does want me to do stuff, like use harder drugs, other than weed, and I just refuse. And he accepts it. He genuinely accepts it. And again, that's why I kind of feel like he's a good friend, because you will have other people that um, they will mock you and dish you and stuff like that, because now you're not cool for not smoking anymore and stuff like that, and you don't need that negativity in your life. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. Feel free to share what's going on in your lives. Yeah, I had a interesting day. Can't say really work, because I work for myself. I'm in partnership with a friend. We have an IT company, and today was just one of those days where there wasn't really work scheduled, and because we don't have like an office and stuff that where we go to, I just hung out at home and was contemplating, should I record, should I not record. But then luckily I did not record, because my neighbors are doing construction next door, and so there was this grinding and people working, so that general workers noise going on next door. And I know that if I was recording, it would have been such a mess. So yeah, I skipped that one by not recording. But what I want to say is that I had an interesting day, in the sense that we had to install a security camera at our local sports shop, and it was an easy job. It was quick, and after that we had to go do an internet installation, and as easy as one job could be, the other one was a nightmare. And so I'm on a ladder about, I would say, 4 meters up in the air, next to a telephone pole, on the very top of the ladder. So I have to make sure that I'm holding onto the telephone pole, and then I have to fix a satellite antenna, basically, that's weighs, if I remember correctly, it's 12 kilograms. So I have to hold the antenna with one hand, and then hold the pole between my legs, basically, while I'm standing on the ladder, and use my other hand to fasten the antenna at the back of this telephone pole. and it was a struggle, and I was struggling for about half an hour when I finally got it to be fastened. But then we couldn't get line of sight, so we couldn't get the internet to come on, because now we had to um, align the antenna with the towers that basically send out um, the internet, and it was just a nightmare. It's the only way I can really express it. Was that it was a nightmare to get that up and running, but eventually we what I did was fasten the antenna to a different pole, which was about 2 inches in diameter, and then we used that pole to increase the height of the satellite, because our suspicion was that the satellite was didn't have line of sight because of the distance at which it had to go to achieve the satellite, the line of sight for the internet. And we finally got that up and working, and like I said, it was such a mess and hard to achieve that blooming internet connection. So yeah, I'm a bit tuckered out, even though I had a nice and relaxing morning, because there was no work in the morning. But still, that just drained my energy for the day. So perhaps this recording, you guys might think, I've seen better. Then I apologize for that. I blame my tiredness for my lack of good content. So please forgive me. But if you like it, then I'm happy for you. If you don't, well, sorry. I tried. Let me just see. Nope, that didn't help. That didn't help either. Okay. I just quickly want to go check something at the Pokemon Center. Just need to see how this floor works underneath this. Okay. There's no real pattern here, I think. Or is there? Ah, I think there is actually. Okay. I think I got it now. I hope so. Because then I can actually make the entire floor like that, and then just edit and add as I need to, where I need to. Okay, that can work. Because apparently it is like so every time. And this one, and then this one, then this one is like so. Yeah, that's it. Weird music that is playing, but that's fine. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it's not my cup of tea. Funny saying that one. To say that something is a cup of tea. Anyway. getting stuck there. So that one, and then those, and then like that. Not sure what goes there. Like so, yes. And that one's like that, and that. Like that, yes. Oh boy. Getting tired. I don't want to be tired. I want to sleep. In all honesty, I don't like sleeping. I can't say that I hate it, because when I'm asleep I do actually enjoy being asleep, but not always. The reason why I say not always is I can't say I tend to get nightmares, but I do get nightmares a lot, and it's not really a problem that I'm getting nightmares, because for some reason or somehow I can how can I put it? I'm looking for a word, but I don't think there's an English word, or I can't think of the English word. It's like while I'm dreaming, I'm still somewhat conscious, and I can differentiate to say that, you know what, I went to bed, and my last memory was that I closed my eyes, I went to sleep, and now all of a sudden I am, let's say for instance, back in school wearing some ridiculous clothes, and then I'm like, but I went to bed just a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, or something like that. How can I be at school all of a sudden? And that's why I'm saying I can kind of figure out that this is just a dream, and that actually helps me a lot, like as in a huge amount, because by figuring out that I'm in a dream, I can kind of control the dream, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is that I can, if something terrible happens, let's say for instance somebody was chasing me and trying to kill me, or I was having a fight with someone, then I think, okay, but you know what, this is a dream, and if this is a dream, then I'm not fighting with them, or I'm not being chased or anything like that, and then it's kind of like, wow, nice Venusaur. Then I'm like, okay, you know what, just relax, everything's cool, it's just a dream, it will blow over, and it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, you know what, it's just a dream, and then I sleep further. Or but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes it takes me a while to recollect myself, and sometimes it just happens so quickly, and I've had situations where I actually manipulate my dream in such a way that it's kind of like, how can I put it, I can't say that my dream didn't happen, but it didn't affect me as it should or would have. I can't really explain better than that. But yeah, maybe there's people out there that say that they can do the same, or they experience the same, or something like that. I'm not sure. I quickly need to go and check something at the other Pokemon Center, because something doesn't look right. Okay. Okay, so this is a counter, and it goes 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, straight, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, got it. And then it is same as that one, except let's quickly remove this counter. as a counter should go. Okay. Then those ones are like that. Sorry about that. I'm really looking forward to hear from you guys. I think mainly because I'm not sure how to put it. I can't say that I want you guys to be my friends, but obviously, if you guys are enjoying these videos, then it means that you do enjoy what I do, and so we have some common interests. And I would really like that. I would really like to have other people that share my interests in life and to make friends. I mean, I don't want to go through this world alone. Though I'm not, I actually have my wife, which is a blessing in itself. Might sound morbid, but it's not as morbid as it sounds. I think this might be the other way around, but I do not care at the moment. There was 4 of them there, and then the red wall was at the back, together with this. Like so? Not sure. But that is why it was like this. And then there one, and like so. Then there was, and there was a platform over there. Like that. I think that's how it looked. Close enough, at least. But yeah, maybe one day we'll have friendships brewing and I'll be able to play with other YouTubers and stuff like that. But for now, that's not happening. But we'll get there one day. Like I said, one day. I think that's wrong. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, so all of them should be like this, facing the same way. And then like this. And we're making progress, biatches. But I do think, however, that this is closed on. Just for the fact that there's not a lot of light in here. But I'm going to change this up to say that this is also closed on, just so that there's enough light for all of them, I think. And then there was a PC here, there was a PC here. Good. And then there should be over here. Goes all the way back. And then one less. One less. And one less. But one solid, yes. But then these are like those. And then the same on this side. But I do think all the rest is just filled in. Maybe we can put some secret passage, something in there. Or not. Just fill it up. But yeah, I also have Minecraft on the Xbox 360, and it's in certain ways I would say it's better than the PC versions. But the huge part is it's very, very limited reasons for being better, and I'm not sure can actually compete with the PC version due to the fact that you can add mods. That's basically your biggest reason why it can't compare. But it's still a very fun and very decent game in my opinion on the Xbox. And I'm sure that the other versions, the Pocket and PlayStation and stuff like that, they're just as good. So I can't say the best is on the PC. But the fact that you can mod as much as you can with PC just makes it that much better in my opinion. Okay, quickly need to go back. Two things that I need. Okay, there's a chair like that. Then 4 in the back there. I do not think I'm gonna use stairs anymore. Okay, I think that's the lot of them. Oh crap. Those ones are okay, but it's just those ones. Never mind. Okay, so over here is 1, 2, 3, like so. What I really enjoy about the Pixelmon is the fact that you don't have monsters spawning the whole time, so you don't have to worry about actually lighting something up. This tree is gonna annoy me so much. So let's just remove it. Since I got his friend as well. I'm not sure what happened in the previous game because now all of a sudden everything's smooth and running as it should be running. So I'm not exactly sure what I was wrong previously. Anyway, whole lot better. But yeah, I'm gonna just create these few stuff and then I'm gonna start playing. I kinda wanna say legit, but legit's not really the word that is needed. But yeah, dang it. Oh, come on, I forgot to get that one, or I misclicked it or something. Anyway, Okay, so that I'm just gonna improve a little bit on their design. This one up a little bit more. Then this one, let's go down there. Yeah, that's way better. They tried, obviously, but they did not try hard enough. So this is how it looks. Not bad, not bad. We're getting there. I think actually we're done. Okay, are we? Are we done? I think we're done. Can you believe it? We're done, you guys. That's a Pokemon Center. That's okay. They don't have that one there, but I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, theirs didn't line up as good as mine, but that's it. Done. This is the Pokemon Center. Nice. We're done. Woohoo! Cool. Okay, so let's get rid of all this crap. Check my inventory. Okay, I think I kinda cheated them in. Super Bulls 1, I can... I'm not sure if I should leave it on me. Let's remove everything. I believe some of those stuff were actually that I found in a chest. But like I said, I wanna start the game legit. I wanna be playing anew. So my inventory is empty. I have a Pokemon Center close by, and I am going to, I think perhaps just call it there for the night. It's a bit late. Well, Geodude appeared. I'm not gonna take you on. But yeah, I choose this as my starting point. Nice little cliffs and stuff like that. Pokemon trainer. Huh. He's also a Diego. How fun is that? I'm the original man. And yeah, we have the caves. And yeah, caves, what was interesting to me with the first time that I played Pixelmon was the fact that if you're in a cave, I'm not sure, I cannot recall that I ever encountered a Pokemon or Pixelmon inside a cave. Crevice, yes. Canyon or whatever you want to call it. I think I might have encountered Pokemon in there, but never have I encountered like down inside in a cave. I can't say that I've encountered them. But yeah, I think actually this is gonna be it for tonight, you guys. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I don't have Pokeballs. Dang it. Thank you for bearing with me with this episode. I'm gonna label it as me talking a lot of shit and rambling and stuff like that. Just building a Pokemon Center, so that you guys know what you get yourself into. But you guys obviously already know if you stuck it out till this end. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I've been Chris, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave some like and subscribe if you did. Feel free to leave some comments if you have criticisms to deliver, then do so. I will review them, and I will see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye bye.